what's to come.
I know his name. I can draw him into the sun.
The sun never shines where Sjalvarison walks. He brings the clouds with him.
There's a way to part the clouds. We must perform a ritual to honor the sun, and draw a soul from wherever she's fled, and beg her help.
Vagrima,
Yeah.
find the site for the ritual. We will go to the cave and wake the giant with fire. Then lure him there.
He may look slow, but he moves fast. Our people will slow him down.
Then I will speak his name and hold him fast. And bring him into the light.
Yeah.
Wait. Listen. He knows my name. He saw me as I saw him. You can't do this. Go back. Hann kominn. Farið varlega.
Varric, this way. Sjóin.
Come this way. Passið ykkur.
Death is coming. Know what you have to do.
Can you smell their fear?
He's here. Death is coming.
Look at the bones.
Death is coming.
Look at the bones. That's going to be you. That's going to be everyone. What makes you think you stay down?
Get ready.
He's seen you. She's scared. He wants you.
I know you.
He needs you.
I need to get to the Eye of the Storm. Find him. The storm is too strong. Saegir, I can help you. don't want to hurt them again.
I can't find the light. I don't. This grace. I lost them.
Come back, Segir.
Every monster was once a
He was lost.
And you found him.
You brought him here. Home. Now he can rest.
Rest now, Segir.
Poor Senua.
It's too much.
Too much for her.
All the grief.
All the death, the others.
Their pain.
It's too much.
She can't do it.
Not alone.
But she isn't alone.
Is she?
Another haunted spirit given peace. Another victim of the ravaged land now rests. A promise kept. But the lives lost in calming the storm, they cut deep.
It weakens you. Each death. Does it hurt you?
She doesn't
Can you keep
trust.
going?
She is so hurt. So
Yes.
broken. She needs to see.
The biggest fight is ahead.
Always.
The giant of Borgavarki is strong.
We are
But
so
I believe in you.
Together.
I want the bloodshed to end. Are you ready?
He will stop the sacrifices.
And she will
Yes.
fulfill her promise.
She is ready. We are ready.
Each life lost hangs over her. She feels them on her skin. Their voices calling, and the ones who live, their voices too. Their pain and guilt infect her. But she can't let them lead. She has to see the path herself, clean and clear, and find the strength to follow it, even as dead hands pull her back. She has to find the light within and hang it in the sky to guide the others.
What is it like, Borgaviki?
It is cheerless in winter. But the people are fed and housed and safe.
Safe. She knows why they're safe.
Safe because of the blood.
What were you
they
going to
spill.
do when you reached it? Before you knew about the giants? Kill my father?
I came here to
This
stop
is
him
why I
taking
came
my
here.
people as slaves. I think I could have killed him
She might
to
have.
make it all stop. But I didn't know everything then.
What good would it do?
I wonder now. Would killing him have changed it? The darkness runs deeper. The Björk fear the giants, and you'll do anything to be
worst
safe from them.
things.
They would keep murdering us.
If I had killed your father, would someone else have taken his place and kept the blood
Yes,
flowing?
they all believe in love.
We couldn't see any way to be
We needed to
different.
show him.
Show all of them.
show them how to fight the giants.
But now,
It's different. It's different. No, she can't trust him. Don't trust him. Don't.
Wait, is this Jarnvidir?
what?
They're scared.
We shouldn't go through here.
No.
Why not? What is this place?
Why?
Those who enter here don't always come back.
What does he mean?
We could go around it, or we would need to backtrack. And it would add a day or two to the journey.
No.
More than a day or two if we're dead.
This is the path we need to take.
No, she's not listening to
I'll
us.
lead you through.
All
She's
right,
so sure. How can you be so sure?
let's go.
He is with you. The others will not follow.
After you.
Lead the way.
She doesn't know what she's leading them into.
You don't know what you're doing.
What do you know about this place?
This place is nothing special.
There's something malevolent in here.
Something evil.
Something you
is it?
can't fight.
Something he can't.
Spirits or the hidden folk nobody knows.
The hidden folk will help us.
Those
it
that
is
make it out,
It could be something
they
worse.
come back. Changed.
Changed. Changed how? What does that mean?
Changed how?
Fearful. Scattered. Like they left something behind.
They left their souls behind.
Don't lose your soul, Senua. It's darker. Trees rising everywhere.
Do you know what you're doing?
She never knows.
You don't know. You don't know what's in here.
I can feel their fear. You've been here before.
A night forest.
A haunted place.
You know what to do.
There is no way through.
We have to go back.
Wait.
You can find a path where they cannot.
Look for it.
Look.
I can feel something watching.
What is it? I don't like the sound of this.
You can't feel it. Why?
I feel it too. Have your weapon to hand.
Weapons will not help you here.
Your sword is no good.
Keep steady. Try not to jump at shadows.
What do you know of shadows?
We
know.
know.
Here.
You found a way through.
Yes. Will they follow?
Do you hear that?
What?
Something is following
What does
us.
she hear?
Just alongside. Listen.
I think I can hear it.
I don't like it.
This place is not quiet.
Not calm.
Noises everywhere.
Everywhere.
I hear it again.
She is terrified.
Shh. Listen.
Why can't I see it? Wait, there. Above us. What is that?
Do you see it, Senua?
I think it's a river you hear.
Let's keep going.
Astrida is scared.
Why isn't Senua?
We passed this way before.
This place is shifting.
We're going in circles.
Changing.
So confusing.
What to do?
How? This way's blocked. We'll have to find another. Fargrimma. Where are you?
I trusted you.
You brought them here, and now you let them get taken?
How could you?
It's your fault.
Alstritter.
She didn't want to come here with you.
You made her.
Now you have to find her.
I can't find you.
She's gone.
Gone forever.
She's dead because of you.
Dead.
Did they turn back, or you
Augusta.
gone too?
They're all gone.
Where are you?
You brought them here.
You brought them here. Now they are lost,
You brought them here to die. Don't listen to him. They followed you.
doomed to die alone in darkness.
Stay strong.
Or crawl out, cowering, witless shadow.
Here's the shadow.
You'll bring death with you, Senua.
He will follow you.
You brought them here to die.
They followed you.
They trusted you.
You shouldn't have.
You led them to their death.
How could you? You can't find them.
She can.
She might find them.
Keep looking. You might save them.
They're all dead.
Alstritter.
Who's that?
A figure.
Someone there. Astrida is alive.
She's safe.
You have to help her.
You called to her.
Alstritter.
Can't see you.
Why can't she see you?
Senua, is that you?
She's terrified.
So lost.
I thought I lost you.
Lost in the
I'm
darkness.
here. Where are the others? I don't know. I turned around and you were all gone.
She's
What is
terrified.
happening? There are voices at the edge of hearing and movement all around.
You understand this.
Figures in the shadows.
You know what that's like.
You know it.
I think I see them in the trees, but when I look again, there's nothing there.
You can help her.
Her fear. It makes her see what isn't there.
None of this will hurt you. Don't let it rule your mind.
That's it.
I can fight things I can see.
Yes.
Things that bleed when struck with a spear. I'm lost here.
She's changed.
I know how you feel.
We know.
Believe me.
We understand.
But we have to keep going.
Understand.
Stay strong, Astrida.
I will get you through this.
She can help her. You
Yes.
can help her.
Yes.
You can get her out of here.
Follow her.
People say this place burrows into your mind and finds your fears, then torments you with them. I only half believed.
She knows what it's like.
You know what that's like. This place is
The
preying
path
on
takes
her.
me back into the
Their
woods.
darkest fears.
I
Stick
don't want to be
together.
alone here.
Help her.
Follow the river upstream. I'll find my way across to you, I promise.
You have to.
Can you make promises, Senua?
Promises you can't keep.
Can you keep your promise?
What if you never see her again?
What if you never see her again?
Lost forever.
Who's there?
A figure. Fargrimmer.
Is it?
Who is it?
So dark now.
Misty.
Misty.
Fog everywhere. It's him.
Fargrimmer.
Fargrimmer.
Senua? Senua, is that you?
Lost. He is different.
Changed.
There's a fog around me,
Yes.
before my eyes,
He
You know
can't
what
see.
that's like.
inside my head.
He has lost himself.
Lost himself to the darkness.
He can't stay here.
I
Slipping away.
try to have faith,
You need more than faith.
to keep them from falling apart. There's something dark in this place.
Darkness.
He sees it.
Moving through it. Rotten and tainted.
His own darkness.
Help him.
Help him.
You are Fargrimmer. Wondrous mask.
Yes, tell him.
Who can find his way anywhere. Can see the light in anything.
He saw the light in you.
He saw it.
And it grows dark now. And I cannot see the way.
Help him.
He helped you.
I'm lost here.
You were lost and he helped you.
Follow the sound of the river. I will find you.
He is fading.
You have to get him out of here.
He is not strong enough.
He doesn't have long.
He always knows what to do.
And now he's lost.
Lost forever.
Doubting
Blinded.
in this place.
She did this to him.
This place did this to him.
Don't run away.
Where's
You
Thorgest?
want to keep them safe.
Don't listen to him.
See how they mill around. Lost lambs. So afraid.
You
Blind.
could still save them.
Alone. You'd do anything to keep them safe, wouldn't you?
This is your darkness speaking.
But you can't save everyone, Senua.
Maybe she can.
Sometimes there are choices to be made.
Which one are you going to save?
What will you choose?
Senor?
I'm here.
Him?
We have to find the others. Come with me.
Why?
Yes. Yes.
He's not much of a fighter.
We will find them. Focus.
But what about Astrida?
Without you, she will be facing her demons on her own.
Demons she cannot fight.
Who's there? Don't come any closer.
Lost it.
There.
It's me.
So lost. Help her.
Senua? Senua, I thought I'd lost you. I looked for so long. I thought you'd left me behind.
I wouldn't do that. Come on, let's go. Stay close. Where's Thorgesta?
I thought I saw him. He was following me, sword drawn.
That wasn't him.
Thorgesta, where is he?
Thorgesta!
He's changed.
Different now.
His eyes are red.
Has he been crying?
Something has happened here. What's happened?
What happened to you?
Something terrible.
I think I saw
What did he see?
Something changed him.
something I had to do.
What was it?
What did he have to do?
I didn't want to do it. He forced my hand.
Who?
Something terrible.
Who?
A vision.
No. It's nothing. Just tricks.
Is it real? Oh,
Nothing is ever nothing.
Let's leave this place.
get out now.
His past haunts him.
Get them out of here.
Yes, get them out of here.
Up here.
She lost them, drowned them in their fears. Let the forest lay them bare and scour their minds. She knows that deep excoriation, the fear you will not see the end of. And yet, they made it through. She found them. They are safe. Safe to keep on walking, fight her corner, share the weight. But who is changed and who is not? Do they look at her in doubt? They follow still. No blame, no striking out in hate. But their minds are shuttered tight and closed off to her eyes. What did Thorgesta see, so dark he cannot speak? And Astrida, her primal pain. Feel like that will shake you. The wanderer, always so sure, has a certainty been lost. There's no time now to question or look back. The choice is made.
We're not far now. We can see it from here.
There. Borgarverki.
All the signs she followed have led her here, finally so close to the heart of darkness. The root of the fetid flower whose stench she tracked across the sea. A fortress she must break, not with sword and spear, but open eyes and strength of will.
Bodies. Are they still? Yes. They're still alive.
You can feel it.
How could they? Suffering. Look,
They are for the giants.
sacrifices.
Monsters.
Monsters, how can they?
What is that?
Make it stop, Senua.
That is
You have to.
where we sacrifice the offerings.
Monster.
People. Þorgestur.
Yes.
People.
It's where you sacrifice people.
People.
It's where you tie them up and watch them die.
Slowly release them.
We have to rescue them.
We'll go inside. I'll tell my father, and he will cut them down.
Light is fading
Can't
fast.
just leave them.
They're suffering.
You can't.
You can't.
Ástríður, Fagrima, can you please cut them down?
So much
Who's
suffering.
going in?
Bjark know you. And Ástríður. And I don't like you. I don't want to start anything before I've spoken to my father.
You don't know yet, Senua.
Okay. Just me and Thorgestur then.
Tell him.
They will help them.
Rescue the people and keep them safe.
We will.
Yes.
We'll come back.
But wait until we are inside.
Are you really going to just walk in?
They will kill her.
For sure.
She has to.
Thorgestur will tell them.
You trust him?
Look what his father does.
Look what her father did.
They are not their fathers.
She is different.
We are different.
He is different too.
She's come so far. Crossed an ocean, left one world and found another. All the blood, all the fire, everything she's seen carried on a hidden tide. This is the end. The point where light vanishes. And yet it is a pale and quiet place. Hush. Can this be the place she fought so hard to find?
Something is wrong with him.
Something's not right.
He is frightened.
You're worried.
I wasn't supposed to come back empty-handed.
He would have dragged you here in chains, Senua.
But all's well. He'll forget about that when he hears what we have to tell him.
But has he changed?
I don't trust anything he's saying.
He wants to change.
Does he?
They've spotted us. Will they want to chain me up again?
I won't let that happen.
Maybe the Bjarg will turn on him.
And then what will you do?
It's me! Thorgestur!
Who is he with, them or you?
Trust me. However it might seem,
There's no turning back now.
I'm with you.
It's what he wants to believe, but is it the truth?
Gates are opening, Senua.
Thorgestur!
Is he strong enough?
Gods,
Are you strong enough?
I thought you were dead.
Me. Dead. I would see you dead first, Halfdan.
He plays their game. He talks their talk.
It is good to see you, my friend.
She's with me.
The others.
You are safe with him.
He is welcomed here.
We're returning from here.
Stay close.
3 days of clear skies.
Maybe you trust him. But do you trust the others?
Devastation
Devastation everywhere.
Who knows if they will listen to him?
All she has lost, and all she has to lose. They hear. All the names she carries on her heart, she remembers. This is the last son.
His father's influence is strong. Your father's influence was strong. But he is not his father. You are not your father. You know what it's like to have a father like his. You can show him the way. There is nothing you can do.
Even if he wants to have changed, is it possible?
You can help him.
But can he help himself?
You have to stay with the plan now. There's nothing you can do.
There is no turning back now.
But are you really ready to meet this kind of evil? This kind of monster?
Your purpose. Are you ready, Senua? No. She has to be.
She does not walk like a slave. They have not returned. The others are lost. She wants to join us.
The last sign. Circled round in red, a bloody barrier against the night, a wall to shield you from the savagery. But the true darkness is inside, not out. It always is.
His father.
The one who clouds her mind is here, just as she knew he would be. Some things don't change. There's always one who will seize the reins, see a field of pain and reap it. Ripe blood and bitter tears. Her father, his father.
Look at him,
Sitting there on his throne.
worshipping himself.
Thorgester, my boy! You've returned.
The goatee makes my skin crawl.
This isn't going to work.
When we did not hear from you, I fear the worst.
He does not care for his
How was your raid? Where are the slaves you brought?
dead. All the lost
We hit
ones
a
dead.
storm coming into land. I'm sorry,
Don't apologize.
but Father, we found something more important.
Let's see if this man can listen.
Ha, doubt it.
Something important, you say? A souvenir from your travels.
Calls us a
Father,
souvenir.
listen.
Souvenir.
The giants, they can be killed.
I can kill them. We can kill them.
This woman Senua, she knows how.
He won't believe you.
Give him a chance.
Look in his eyes. Show him who you are.
A souvenir that kills giants.
He doubts.
Why?
The giants cannot be killed. No more than gods
Tell
can.
him.
I've seen it with my own eyes. Seen two giants torn to stone.
He doesn't believe.
I can kill them. And I could kill you. We could kill you.
This is nonsense, Thorgester. And dangerously close to Gothgau.
You should kill him.
You cannot defy the giants. I alone know how to keep them at bay. Do not turn your back on me.
You must. He must.
He has caused
You
so
are
much
a
pain.
simpleton.
He needs the giants to give him power. He uses the giants to control people. Make Thorgester understand.
He needs to understand.
There will be no swaying him. I have known men like him.
Listen to her.
Theirs must be the only voice. This is his chance to change.
I will convince him.
No, he is weak.
He wants to fight. He just needs to believe it is possible.
He loves his father.
Thorgester.
She is a liar.
Never have trusted him.
And you an idiot.
Senua.
This is some trick to overthrow us and destroy all we have built.
Stay calm.
You will watch beside me tonight as the giant takes his tribute.
You get out.
See how indomitable, how terrifying it is.
There will be no tribute.
See how there is no chance in hell you could defeat it.
We have defeated them.
And see how I turn it aside. How I control it through my
death, he is
sacrifice.
She has nothing now.
How it
leaves us in peace.
Peace for who?
He will kill her, destroy her.
See how I have saved my people.
Never have come here.
There are no people waiting down there.
What will happen
It's
when he
nearly
finds out?
time. Follow me!
Thorgester, stop him. Stop. Why doesn't he do something?
He is weak. You should never
He said he was with us.
The sacrifices are gone! Free! There's no one there.
Now!
The giant. It's come.
Take her down to the gate!
Light fades, Senua.
make you strong.
You will die here,
Rage them.
and nothing will have changed.
Afraid of yourself. Don't fight. Do it for them.
Find the moment.
Strong. They enjoy killing. You are smarter than him. They can chain you. Make them fear you. Use your rage. He is pathetic. You are far superior.
Senua! The giant is coming!
I know. The slaves. We're safe.
What happened?
The Godi wouldn't
I
listen.
told you he wouldn't.
He knows we freed the sacrifices.
Like your father.
He wants to offer me instead.
Thorgestur?
He was weak.
I don't know.
He didn't try to stop them.
I knew we couldn't trust him.
Yes, she is
Where's
right.
the Gori? We kill him. Now.
Wait!
End this.
Senua, we need to kill the giant right here, right now, in front of the Björk. Show them the truth, just like you showed Thorgestur.
They'll never learn. All they understand is death. We need to end this so we can be free.
She is right.
Again.
Kill the Gori.
What are you going to do, Senua? What?
Senua?
Fagram. I don't know.
She can't. She doesn't know his name.
Thorgester,
Come on.
He needs you.
Maybe it's a trick.
A trap.
to lure you in.
And then kill us.
Kill us.
Don't be stupid.
Be careful. This is some kind of trick.
She is not listening again.
She trusts
What are you going to do?
We told him already.
I don't know its name. I don't understand.
We cannot fight him yet.
I can't fight it yet. I need time.
We need his name.
We need his name.
Thorgester,
You can see what he could become.
what others don't.
She sees the warrior.
Fighting someone.
You have to stop this, Senua.
Keep your promise.
The giant. It was a trap. Get ready. Remember what you fight for. Don't show weakness.
They captured Astrader and Fargrimmer.
We will save them.
We will protect everyone. Prepare yourself. What are you doing?
Get out of his way.
She knows what they're going to do. So much faster than They are fast. You know what they are going to do. They are too slow for you.
Blocking everything.
Stop this.
Too slow for you.
Survive this.
They are fast, but you know what they are going to do. You are stronger. Make him pay.
My sacrifices.
Take him down!
You showed him how
Now you will be food for the giants. And your blood will give us another day of peace and safety. You hear that, woman? Hear him coming? The most glorious of them all. The tyrant. The king. We have an understanding here. An unspoken connection. I give him blood, and he gives me power.
Rage, Samurai. Fight to it for him. Get free of him and kill. Hate
everything he is.
No!
Vogesta.
You question me? You have lived through this with me, seen all I have seen, and you question me? I am the only one who knows what to do in this new world. The only one. Do you hear me? This ends now. You fall into line like the others, or you will die.
You are the one we chose. You who have died from this, lived through this. Do you see yet? When the darkness came to this land, when the fire spilled from the mountain and the ash blotted out the sun, it wasn't the end. People starved and suffered. Homes were destroyed and leaders fell. The ties of friendship loosened, and each one fought for their own. But in this sea of chaos, one rock stood firm. He said, I know what to do. Follow me, and I will save you. He meant it. Wanted to keep them safe. His people. Then he saw that fear made the people turn to him. They trusted him, obeyed him, raised him above the others. Their fear made him strong. And as the land healed and the people healed, their fear ebbed, and he saw them start to turn away, to think for themselves, to choose their own path. And he felt his own strength ebb in turn. And he wanted to hold on to that strength, to hold his place in their hearts, their wills. So he made the giants, brought them forth from the shaking earth, the roaring sea, the blinding snow, brought them into being. The people who trusted him and obeyed him, they saw them too, and saw they had more to fear. He knew he held the key. Make them fear. And you can make them do anything. Make them hate. Make them punish the weak. Make them turn against one another, each on each.
Your tribute! My boy, why did you have to turn your back on me?
told him, Senua. He chose you, Senua. Holding. So brave.
I'm going to kill him.
We will kill him.
There's always someone ready to take his place. You told me that yourself. Might have been me, if I had never met you. You have to show them a different way. You have to redeem them.
How? How do I stop this?
You came to stop the sacrifices. Kill the giant.
The tyrant.
My father's name
One name.
is only fear.
You will end this. End this, Senua.
I kept him safe until you came here. Death with you. You killed my son. Through him. Focus. Free them. You're nothing. They won't hear you. Why did you come here?
Set them free!
They don't need freedom. They have safety. I'm starting to see how it goes. Do my will. You can see the truth. Focus. This is the end for you know what to do. Focus. You see the giants? You fear them.
I see through you!
I am the only one who can control the giants.
No! I will shine a light on your lies, and they will see the truth. There are no giants, it's just you, Aleithia.
You're no different than me.
Something is changing.
Craving the power of you.
Can you feel it? All he has created. All of his life. All the shadows. Breaking into peace. You can see it. You hear it. His people are turning against him. Turning against him now. Confused. Lost. Scared. They look to you. Look at you, Senua. You can show them the truth, Senua. Show them what he really is. The world that he created. The world you destroyed. Show them his lies. He is just like your father. Terrible. Just like your father. You are different. Nothing like him. You know what to do.
Safe in my fortress.
Do it. Do it.
You killed my son.
Do you really want the truth? Each person who follows you, you bear their weight on your back. Soon you will do anything to protect them. No matter what pain you inflict on others. And then you will find their belief makes you strong. And you will want to hold on to that strength no matter what. You will become me. You are your father's daughter. Do you see how they cling to you, pleading? Do you see how their hands drag you down? You are everything. What would you do to keep them from harm? What would you do for the truth?
She has to save her. She has to save her.
I choose how to end this.
She couldn't.
She chose a different path.
She's not like him. We are not a monster. You chose a different path.
All the questions answered. Truth burning bright to scour away the darkness. Shadows of horror and hate writ large on the sky. Phantoms made from fear. Darkness outside makes darkness inside. She sees it. But the darkness is inside her too. Because she loves, even after everything. She loves. And if she loves, what will she do to save that love, to keep that promise? All the lost ones, when they find her, what will she do to protect them? All those names, all those lives. What will she do to hold them? Wisdom has a price. She is her mother's child. But she is also her father's.
I see it now. The darkness is inside me. But not the way I thought. Yes, feel it.
Yes, you can see it, can't you?
It is his darkness, not hers.
Your darkness.
And it carves a path for me.
In your blood, in your bones.
But I can't see where it leads.
Haunting you forever.
Part of me wants to let go of the fear. Let go of my shadows. And be free. No more pain. No more doubt. Honored. Loved. Feared. Always true. Always right. Because they tell me so. Keeping them safe. Keeping their belief alive. No matter the cost. Is this my fate? Can I choose my way?
What will we become?
We are not our fathers. There is always a choice. You taught me that.
We will choose.
Together.
You decide.
All her life she has been alone. She chose it. A shield to keep her heart from harm. A hymn to still the other voices, the ones outside. Not anymore. The ones she saved, the names she found, they lift her up. Their hands reach out to hers. And now, she reaches back to them. Her story is not written. There is always a choice.